How's that for a visual metaphor?
You know, I gotta be honest with you. I haven't walked through here before. I was gonna try somewhere else. Just saw this log over here and I was like, ooh, that's gonna be perfect. Like when I was coming up the hill right behind me. But now that I'm here, it's pretty much just like a field somewhere in Baltimore. It's not really the scenic location that I was hoping for. Good job, almost. Good job, almost. I'm getting that feeling here. It's got the vibe, it's got the mood. We'll see, but I'm feeling good about it. Maybe that log right there. I was hoping to get a little stream action. So I've been thinking about this meme I've been seeing recently. Maybe if I sit over here, it'll be a little, yeah, that's better. A little more precarious, but definitely better. I've been thinking about this meme that I saw. It's like a little Post-it note, and it says, remember 5 years ago you were dreaming about where you are today. I get the idea, you know, I get the concept that it's this sort of look at what you've accomplished. I've just been thinking, like, it doesn't really necessarily apply to everybody. And beyond that, that it's okay that it doesn't necessarily apply to everybody. Every influencer has this, like, they only post their most impressive it's not even influencers, it's just people on social media. They kind of post a highlight reel of their lives, and you're only seeing the impressive things that are happening. But it's important to remember that, like, as a human, which we all are for the most part, life ebbs and flows. And sometimes, be it your fault or someone else's fault or the world's fault, you don't end up where you wanted to be. And that is okay. I don't think there's enough emphasis these days on that's okay. And it's been a saying of mine for kind of a while, like, move forward, not upward. That landed in a Grey Lotus song too, which I thought was cute. As long as you're doing something, that's what you should be doing. Or sometimes that something is nothing, and that is also good for you. Basically, just you should be kind to yourself. It's hard these days. You know, there's a lot of scary stuff happening, and my generation, we're all growing up and doing the adult thing. Even the next generation, the Gen Zs, are growing up and doing the adult thing, and it's a scary climate. This is a hard time in life, and it's okay if you're not on your Sigma grind set and flourishing and taking over the world. Just living is still valid and still hard even. Allow yourself to pivot, I think, is also really important. Like, you're allowed to do something and then decide that you don't want to do it anymore. And you're allowed to think something and then decide that you don't think that anymore. And that's not a failure unless you decide it to be. I am going to play some guitar. I'm going to do what brings me joy in times like these. You know, I definitely did not dream that I would be here 5 years ago. That's partially because I don't really dream about my future, which may be quite clear given posting habits and schedules and all that stuff. But I still aspire, but I think I just try to live where I'm living now and try to exist where I am now. I think it's important to define what success looks like for you. Sometimes success can be as little as sitting outside on a beautiful day and playing your guitar and just feeling whatever comes to you. Especially these days, I don't really pick up a guitar without the intention to do something specific. I think it's a great thing to avoid that and just reconnect with this thing that makes me feel and helps me express myself, and stop trying to do something and just enjoy. I've done a lot of rambling, so now I'm going to set my guitar up and do some playing. That's a lot of wrong notes. So, I want to talk to you all about the sort of sponsor of this video. Thank you very much to Darkglass for sending over the Element. It is a cab sim and a headphone amp, but the thing that I like most about it is a tiny, tiny little USB-C interface. So that's what I used here to get you these lovely guitar sounds. It's not so much sponsored as it is. A little while back, I hit up Darkglass and I said, hey, I want to do some videos where I can record on location, and your Element looks like the perfect thing to do that. And they said, cool, that sounds awesome. We'll send one over. And here we are. I really like the concept of just sort of letting a space tell me how I'm feeling. And I think it's fun to do little cinematic things. So this is kind of a serendipitous little situation. There's also like pretty much nobody talking about this thing. And I think it is really awesome. You can pair it to your phone and load your own cabs. It holds up to 5 different cabs. And it also has a number of different outputs as well. And like I said, it's a USB-C interface. This thing rocks, like straight up. Very, very cool little thing. My one complaint is I would love to have seen this be USB-C bus powered so that we don't have to plug a 9 to 12 volt power supply up top. That being said, as you can see in this video, I've got just a little USB to 9 volt adapter. I think it was like $5 or something like that, so definitely worth it. I'm really thankful that I can do this kind of thing for a living and that I can really just work with friends, shout out their stuff while they enable me to make stuff like this for y'all. And I'm incredibly thankful for you for going on this little journey with me. If you enjoyed this, if you got something out of it, please consider hitting the like button and doing the subscribe thing. Got a Patreon, and you can become a YouTube member if that's your thing, if you want to support. Regardless, y'all are lovely. Remember to take some time for yourself and be kind to yourself, because times are tough. But at the same time, we're lucky enough that we have music, and yeah, that's pretty great. If y'all like this video, actually please let me know, because I know that this is like pretty different from my usual stuff, but I really enjoyed making it, so I think I might want to do this in a couple of different spaces, because I think that would be a fun little idea. Thank you. See y'all next time. Appreciate you. Hugs and high fives. Be safe, be good, be well. I've been Drewsif, and I will still be Drewsif after this video ends. I think. See you guys.